The Legend of the Pumpkin Man by Jordy Productions. Once upon a time, there was a man named Freddie. He was a mean-spirited man who was always crazy and cruel. One day, a witch named Jessica warned Freddie that if he refused to change his ways, she would cast a spell on him. So for a while, he acted like a kind person. Freddie loved to bake. He had different pies on the counter until the neighborhood kids smashed the pies on his porch and made Freddie bitter as he spent all morning baking the pies. Soon, Freddie went to a pumpkin farm because his wife, Emily, dragged him to it. Even though years ago he was lost in a haunted barn that was located in the pumpkin patch. This event traumatized Freddie. Sue, one of the kids that teased Freddie, told him that there was an evil pumpkin man located in the farm that turned people that entered his patch into pumpkins. Freddie could not even bring himself to eat pumpkin pie. He kept thinking about the old legend of John the evil pumpkin who turned people into pumpkins, but Freddie agreed to go. Emily told Freddie that legends are meant to scare people and to try and move on from the event that happened 7 years ago. Freddie was always superstitious about scary things. Freddie had a decent time at the pumpkin patch. He went off the deep end when someone egged his house for Halloween. Not only was his house egged, there was a sign that said, "Beware of John the evil pumpkin man." Freddie went crazy. He could not believe what those rotten kids had done. "I'll get my revenge one day," said Freddie. "I'm angry too," said Emily. "Do you think I want to clean up this mess?" Emily said. "I know it's Halloween and the kids play pranks, but I'll be cleaning up eggs till morning. There's enough on the house to make a large omelet," Emily protested. Freddie thought for a minute about what he should do. Then he remembered Jessica the witch. "I'll get even with those rotten brats. It's mean to tease people." "Go to bed. It's late," said Emily. But Freddie decided it was Halloween and he was going to get the witch to help him. "Where are you going?" asked Emily. "I'm tired of being the town joke every year," Freddie replied. "I get teased because of my pumpkin phobia." "I'm going to see if this old legend is true," stated Freddie. It took a while, but Freddie made it up to the witch's lair. "Who is trespassing in my ruins?" bellowed Jessica the witch. "It's me, Freddie. I've come to ask about John the pumpkin man." Jessica hesitated. "I guess I'll tell you about what happened. John was a very crazy person who would always torment the residents of the community. He'd knock down house frames and destroy public housing. One day, I decided to confront him and sent him a warning that he would be turned into a pumpkin if he decided to continue to vandalize property and be a terror," said Jessica. "You can't do anything," John laughed. "You're not even a witch." Before he knew what happened, he was a walking jack-o'-lantern. "What did you do to me?" John yelled. "I'm a pumpkin. You turned me into an abomination," cried John. "Warned you what would happen?" Jessica cackled. John was furious. He could not bring himself to face his transformation. "I want to be turned back into a human," John screamed. "You were very rotten, so you must live with your choices," said Jessica. John stumbled out of the cave. "If I have to be a pumpkin for eternity, I'll stir up more trouble," John laughed. So John continued to terrorize the town. Everyone was horrified when they noticed John's horrible disfigurement. So he decided to just become a hermit. He refused to leave his home for anybody. "Do you think we could visit him?" Freddie asked. "Well, he only comes out on Halloween, so we'll see if he's home," replied Jessica. "I have a phobia of pumpkins," said Freddie, "but I need his help to try and stop the bullies." Jessica replied, "Well, then let's pay him a visit, Freddie." Jessica and Freddie approached John's house, located in the spooky pumpkin patch. "Who goes there?" asked John. "It is Freddie," was the response. "Freddie who?" asked John. "I am a resident of this community that's come to ask for your help," pleaded Freddie. "What do you need?" asked John. "I want you to come out of your home and try to talk to people," responded Freddie. "I know it's Halloween and you come out of your house for Halloween." "I'm sorry I was so rotten," said John. "It's all right," said Jessica. "People change their ways." "What do you want me to say?" asked John. Freddie responded, "I want you to talk to some bullies. I've been scared of pumpkin-affiliated things because I was lost in a pumpkin farm, and I've heard what happened to you." "I was bad, but now I'm good," said John. Then John approached the people that bullied Freddie. "Who are you, mister?" one kid asked. "And why are you a pumpkin?" "I had an evil spell cast on me because I was a bad guy," John explained. "I want everybody to stop bullying Freddie. It's not his fault he was terrified. I suppose I would be scared if I got told a scary legend about a pumpkin monster. So be nice, or I'll turn people into pumpkins," warned John. "Okay, we're sorry," said the kids. Everybody agreed to be nicer to Freddie. "I see you learned your lesson," said Jessica the witch. And just like that, she reversed the spell and John was no longer a pumpkin. "Thank you for changing me back," exclaimed John. "You're very welcome," said Jessica. "I am no longer scared," Freddie shouted. Freddie went home to Emily. "Guess what, Emily?" Freddie said. "I had a great Halloween, and I'm no longer afraid of pumpkins. My new friend John helped me out, and the teasing will stop." Emily replied, "So I guess everything will be all right then, huh?" "Better believe it," said Freddie. John and Jessica finally met Emily. "Can you believe Jessica is a witch and John was a pumpkin?" asked Freddie. "Happy Halloween," said Emily, and they all laughed as they enjoyed the rest of their Halloween.